Imagine waking up one morning and discovering the world's most powerful currency is still everywhere, but no longer trusted. Not collapsed, not replaced, just quietly ignored. That's the scenario people get wrong when they talk about the dollar losing dominance. And it matters right now because this is already starting, just not in the dramatic way headlines promise. For decades, the US dollar hasn't just been money, it's been infrastructure. Oil is priced in it. Debt is written in it. Global trade runs through it. When countries fight, they don't fire missiles first. They restrict access to dollars. That's power. But here's the uncomfortable truth. The dollar doesn't stay dominant because everyone loves America. It stays dominant because the alternative is worse. So what happens if that belief starts to crack, but nothing steps in to replace it? Let's break how the system actually works. Countries don't hold dollars because they want to. They hold dollars because global trade forces them to. If you're exporting goods, you get paid in dollars. To stabilize your currency, you stockpile those dollars as reserves. Those reserves get recycled into US debt, treasury bonds. That's the loop. Trade creates dollars. Dollars buy US debt. US debt finances the system that enforces dollar usage. It's elegant and fragile. Now here's the part most explanations skip. The dollar's real strength isn't trade, it's the market for US debt. Trillions of dollars can be parked in treasuries instantly, safely, and at scale. No other country offers that combination. Not China, not Europe, not anyone. So when people say the dollar is declining, what they usually mean is this. Countries are tired of being trapped in that loop. They're settling trade directly. They're holding less US debt. They're experimenting with alternatives. But notice what they're not doing. They're not dumping the dollar. Because if everyone runs for the exit at the same time, the system doesn't transition. It breaks. And breaking it hurts everyone holding dollars, including the ones trying to escape. That's the irony. The biggest threat to the dollar isn't a rival currency, it's a slow erosion of trust without a replacement. In that world, the dollar doesn't crash, it lingers. It's still used but less eagerly, still trusted but with hesitation. Interest rates rise not because of inflation, but because lenders demand compensation for doubt. That's when the math turns ugly. Higher rates mean higher debt costs. Higher debt costs mean more borrowing. More borrowing means even more dollars flooding the system. The very thing that once made the dollar stable, endless liquidity, becomes the source of instability. Public hype tells you this ends with a dramatic collapse. History suggests something quieter. A long period of friction, slower growth, more financial stress, more political pressure. Not a new king of global money, just a weaker referee. And that leaves one unresolved question, not just for the US, but for everyone using the system. If the world no longer fully trusts the dollar, but can't afford to abandon it, what exactly are we all holding together?